G'day folks, this is Sean from Air Photography, and today I'm just going to do a quick tutorial on how to enable turtle mode on your DJI FPV drone. Now we don't have to so much enable it, it's already there on your drone, we just have to customize one of the buttons on the controller so you can make use of it. So just quickly before we get into how to do it, if you're not quite sure what turtle mode is, basically what it does is when you enable turtle mode, it fires up just one side of the propellers of the drone. And in theory what that does is if you've crashed the drone and it's upside down, it'll flip it back over. That could potentially save you having to walk out half a kilometer to get your drone if you've crashed it. But more importantly, a lot of times it's useful if you get caught up in a tree. Sometimes using turtle mode will help get it out. Now the downside of using turtle mode is that you could potentially damage the motors and your propellers. So it is something that you do have to use with some caution. By default, turtle mode is not assigned to any buttons on the controller. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to assign it to a button, and what I'm going to be doing is assigning it to the C1 button as a double press. Now unfortunately with this DJI FPV setup, there's no way to record what you're seeing in the goggles. They don't have any kind of screen recording feature as of yet. I'm sure that will come. So in order for you to be able to see what's going on in the goggles in the menu setting, I'm going to have to get a little bit creative. I'm going to use the new Insta360 Go 2 to capture what's inside the goggles. So the first thing you're going to want to do is power all your equipment on. Okay, so we're ready to go here. I've got the Insta360 Go filming the lens there. So we should be able to see what we're doing. It's not going to be crystal clear, but enough to give you an idea of what we're doing. Now there's a total of 5 different customizations we can set on the controller. We have the C1 button here. You can set the single press behavior and a double press behavior. This button right here actually has 3 positions, and by default it's set to the gimbal. You can have the gimbal up, in the middle, or down. So you can set whichever one is best for you. So what we're going to do is press down on the 5D button to bring up our menu options. And then we're going to use the 5D button to go down to the second option there, the control. Now what you'll see right at the top, it's listed the remote controller. So again, we're going to press down on the 5D button to select it. Now here you can see down the left hand side, it gives us all the different button options that we can customize. As mentioned, we can customize the C1 single press behavior and also the double press behavior. Right now my double set behavior is set to auxiliary LED. Yours might be set to something different. So what we're going to do is again press down on the 5D button and we'll select double press, and then we'll press down on the 5D button. That brings up another submenu in which we can set the behavior. As you can see, turtle mode is listed right down at the very bottom. So we're just going to use the 5D button and scroll to the very bottom where it says turtle mode, and then press the 5D button to select it. Once we've selected it, we can hit the back button, which is right above the 5D button, and then we'll keep hitting it again until we get out of the menu system. And basically that's all there is to it. You now have turtle mode assigned to a double press of the C1 button. Well folks, that's basically it for this video. Sorry about the lack of quality for the screen recording. Hopefully DJI does allow you to capture menus and telemetry in future updates, as it will allow users to make tutorials a little bit easier. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and got some value out of it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, and we'll see you in the next one.